Welcome to The Disappearing Mind, a unique podcast helping you find clarity and support along your dementia journey. Now, join National Dementia Trainer and Coach Dawn Platt for an all-new episode.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Disappearing Mind. I'm Dawn Platt, your host. Thank you for joining me again this November, Alzheimer's Awareness Month. In our last episode, we explored not always Alzheimer's, 100 plus types of dementia. We learned that while Alzheimer's disease is the most common type of dementia, there are many others. Vascular dementia, Lewy body dementia, frontal temporal dementia, and even mixed dementias, each one with its own patterns, symptoms, and care needs. Today, you are going to take a journey with me. We're going to experience a day through the eyes of someone living with Alzheimer's disease, blending immersive storytelling and a coaching reflection as I talk about a day in the life for a person with Alzheimer's disease. You may be wondering what it's like to live with Alzheimer's day to day. That's what we're exploring today. I want to take you inside the experience, the confusion, the moments of clarity, and emotional landscape that someone is going through when they're dealing with dementia, while also pausing to reflect on what this means for caregivers, families, and those who love them. Imagine stepping into someone's shoes, walking through a day where the familiar becomes unfamiliar, and every small action can feel like a puzzle. We'll explore their world through their eyes, and from there, I'll share strategies and insights for helping, guiding, and connecting with them. Let's get started. I open my eyes. The sunlight peeks through the curtains, but something feels off. The room is familiar, but it feels wrong. The walls seem too close and the bed feels too big. Or am I somewhere else? My mind searches for cues. Am I late? Who's here? What do I do first? I hear sounds, a chair scraping, water running, someone humming. I hear voices calling my name. I know someone is near, someone I love, but I can't place them. My heart races, anxiety creeps in, panic rises for a second. I sit up, confused. My slippers aren't where I thought I left them. You may be wondering, why does this happen to someone who has dementia? What you just heard is disorientation, one of the earliest signs in Alzheimer's disease. The hippocampus, the part of the brain that stores short-term memories and helps us navigate space, isn't functioning properly. Even familiar environments can feel strange at times. Here's some coaching points. Gentle lighting and familiar sounds can reduce morning confusion, offering simple, clear verbal cues like, "Good morning, let's sit up. Would you like water or coffee?" Extra time for orientation is important. Give extra time. Rushing only increases anxiety. Step into their reality. Fear is real at this point. Disorientation is real. Validate it. For caregivers, this is where gentle reorientation and cues matter the most. A soft voice, a simple reminder, a photo or object that signals this is home, These small touches help reduce anxiety and ground the person in the present moment. I shuffle to the bathroom. The mirror reflects a face I recognize but can't name. I brush my teeth, following the motions almost by muscle memory. The toothpaste tastes familiar, comforting. My hands know what to do, even when my mind struggles to lead. I see the clothes, but my mind can't organize them. The shirt looks strange. Which way is it supposed to go? The socks seem impossible. Someone tries to help, but their words come too fast. I panic slightly. I may push the clothes away or say no, not out of defiance, but because my brain cannot sequence the steps. Small changes, a missing drawer, a shirt on the wrong hook, can feel catastrophic. My frustration may manifest as resistance, agitation, or even anger. Here's some coaching points. Break tasks into single, simple steps. First, put on your pants. Then, let's put on your shirt. Offer gentle choices to give control. Would you like the blue shirt or do you prefer the green one? Provide encouragement rather than correction. Avoid arguing or reasoning with someone who cannot process the information. Imagine helping someone put on a jacket. Instead of saying, put on your jacket, say, let's put your arms through the sleeves together, one at a time. Using these guiding gestures and a calm voice will be very helpful to someone with dementia who may be struggling. The table's set, but the food looks different than I expected. The smell is familiar, but I may not recognize it immediately. Utensils feel strange. I might forget what to do first. Others are eating quickly around me, too quickly for me to keep up. Anxiety is building. I may ask the same question repeatedly. Is it time to eat? Or, where's my spoon? I might refuse to eat or wander away. This is not stubbornness. This is communication through behavior. Signaling, I'm afraid. I feel confused. I feel frustrated. Here's some coaching points. Serve small, manageable portions and one food at a time. Reduce noise and distractions such as the television in the background, conversations in the background, or even clattering dishes. Reassure and guide the person gently. Take your time. Let's eat together. Remember, repeated questions are a request for connection and reassurance, not forgetfulness alone. The smell of lunch drifts in. I walk to the table. My steps are kind of slow. The faces around me, family, caregivers, friends, they seem close, but distant at the same time. I want to talk to them, but words don't come. I try to ask for soup, but I stumble over the words. Someone helps, smiles, and relief washes over me. Someone understands me, even when I can't explain it myself. These moments highlight processing delays and communication struggles. The brain may retain emotion, but lose the ability to find words. Caregivers can support the individual by using clear and simple language, offering choices instead of commands, responding with reassurance rather than correction or even direction. I take a bite. The taste is familiar, comforting. I feel a fleeting sense of connection. The warmth of the room, the sounds, the rhythm of conversation. And then it slips away again. Names fade. I forget why I'm sitting here. What did I come here for? I want to participate, but everything feels confusing to me. I can't follow group instructions. I can't remember names. And I feel kind of left out and embarrassed. Sometimes I withdraw. Sometimes I act out. Not because I don't want to engage with them, but because the world, well, it feels overwhelming to me. Coaching tips. Small tasks like folding laundry, organizing cards, walking around the garden can feel like impossible puzzles, but there are moments of clarity. A favorite song, a familiar smell, or a gentle hand on my shoulder sparks recognition and joy. Tailor activities to interests and strengths rather than deficits. Use familiar items like music or scents to trigger positive memories. Offer one-on-one support when tasks are complex. Celebrate small wins. Folding one towel, recalling a memory, smiling during an interaction. I feel tired, but my brain may still be active. I may pace, wander, or struggle to settle. The world feels unpredictable. What time is it? The rooms look different. Shadows loom and noises are startling. My anxiety is increasing. Sometimes I feel agitated. The sun begins to tilt. I feel restless. I want to go home. But home? Where is it? Is that the room that I woke up in? The house I lived in decades ago? Or somewhere I only remember? I pace. I ask repeatedly, I need to go home. I need to go home. This is what we call sundowning. Anxiety and restlessness that often peak in late afternoon or in the evening. Understanding these triggers, fatigue, hunger, sensory overload, can help you as the caregiver prevent escalation. Encourage movement, structured activity, or simply walking together. Validate their emotions first. You feel like you need to leave? I understand. You're safe here with me. That emotional connection is more important than correcting the person. Provide a quiet, safe environment for them to rest. Make sure the lighting is soft, that there's gentle music if it's playing, and there are familiar objects to signal calm. Observe for signs of overstimulation and adapt the space accordingly. I walk slowly. The world is shifting around me. Shapes change, colors blur, sounds echo differently than I remember, yet I feel the caregiver's steady presence. That steadiness is my anchor. Night approaches and the room dims. My energy is fading, but so does my clarity. It's bedtime, but I may resist. Darkness is unfamiliar. Shadows are frightening. I may call out repeatedly or wander about. My mind struggles to understand the routine. I resist help with my pajamas. Why? I don't know. I just resist. The caregiver speaks softly. Moments of comfort, a hand on my shoulder, gentle words, soft lighting, help me feel safe. They offer me my pajamas. I touch them. My hands remember. Slowly, I comply. The bed feels soft, familiar. Comfort is returning, and for a moment, I can rest without fear. A predictable bedtime routine reassures the person, reduces agitation, and signals the day's end. Here are some coaching points for evening or bedtime routines. Keep a consistent routine. Dim the lights, reduce noise, or use gentle music. Provide comfort objects as necessary. Offer choice to preserve dignity. Validate emotions if you sense that they're afraid. Say, I know it feels scary, but you're safe. Ensure safety measures such as clear pathways, night lights, and monitoring them at night for wandering. Evening and nighttime routines can be challenging for someone with dementia. Fatigue, confusion, and fading light intensify disorientation many times. The emotional climate of care matters more than completing tasks. Every act of kindness helps the person feel safe. Throughout this day, we have walked in the mind of someone with Alzheimer's disease. We felt the fear of forgetting, the brief spark of clarity, and a comfort of steady presence. A day in the life of someone with Alzheimer's disease is filled with small challenges, fears, and moments of clarity. Everyday tasks like getting dressed, eating, socializing can be overwhelming. But within these challenges are moments of joy, recognition, and connection. For caregivers and families, the key is to step into their world, validate feelings, and provide gentle guidance, patience, and support. Empathy is seeing the world through their eyes. Every behavior, every question, every hesitation is their voice. Listen to what they're saying and respond with calm. Offer reassurance. Honor the person behind the disease. As a coach, I remind caregivers, your calm is their calm. Your patience is their peace. Behavior is communication. Memory may fade, but emotion endures. If you're caring for someone with Alzheimer's disease or another type of dementia, focus on connection, not correction. Celebrate the moments of clarity, provide and guide gently, laugh together when you can, and remember, every small act of empathy matters. Alzheimer's Awareness Month is about understanding, compassion, and hope. Share your story, support others, and cherish the moments that remain. Until next time, take care of yourself and the hearts around you, and remember, even when memories fade, love remains. This is Dawn Platt. Please subscribe and share the podcast. Reach out to us at www.thedisappearingmind.com. We would love to hear from you. Until next time, make it a memorable day.
Thank you for joining us for the Disappearing Mind podcast. We hope it's helped you find clarity and support along your journey. Be sure to subscribe to never miss an episode, visit our website to suggest future topics, and share the podcast with friends and family.